breaking news from Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
A small plane crash landed near the Las Vegas Strip tonight on Las Vegas Boulevard, hitting several cars. The plane was trying to make an emergency landing when high wind gusts apparently blew it off course. Channel 8 Eyewitness News is live. Adrian Arambulo joins us from near Las Vegas Boulevard in Warm Springs. Adrian, how did this start?
Well, Paula, the pilot was flying near McCarran International Airport when he noticed the engine started having problems. Now, at one point, he knew he was going to have to make an emergency landing, and authorities say he actually tried landing in a nearby empty dirt lot, but the wind knocked him off course and into Las Vegas Boulevard, and as the plane crashed, the plane itself, debris from the plane struck several vehicles. It is an uncommon scene, a plane crash right on Las Vegas Boulevard. Authorities say the pilot was trying to avoid hurting people when he made his emergency landing.
He was actually about 2 miles out. His engine started to sputter. He believes that he ran out of fuel, and he was trying to actually make a safe landing in the dirt field, which is just north of Warm Springs here.
But a gust of wind pushed him back towards Las Vegas Boulevard. The pilot, who you see here, and his passenger escaped serious injury. Those who rushed out to help them say the pilot may have saved other lives by avoiding a motel located about 100 yards away from the crash.
They walked away. They saved these two buildings and at least 900 people inside to land on the street. They were the most bravest people I've ever seen in my life.
As the plane landed, it broke apart. The main section hit one car, its wing hit another, and debris hit a third vehicle. One person who was driving this SUV was transported to UMC with minor injuries, and people driving by who were stunned by what they saw even stopped to take pictures with their camera phones.
Definitely not something you see every day, though, huh?
No, it's not. You see a little bit of everything here in Vegas.
Just about everyone out here agreed it could have been a whole lot worse. Now, authorities with the FAA and NTSB are out here. Local authorities say while the pilot is a young man, he is an experienced pilot. Now, the plane itself is an Archer-type model registered to Trojan Aviations in Farmingdale, New Mexico. When we checked it out, it did not have any recent mechanical problems. In the meantime, the northbound lanes of Las Vegas Boulevard are still shut down, will likely reopen in the early morning hours. The southbound lanes just reopened several minutes ago. Reporting live, Adrian Arambulo, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Adrian. Let's check on the weather right now. Those high winds must be bringing in something, right, Gina?
They are. In fact, you saw Adrian with the coat on. It's chilly outside, and it's still windy and gusty at times. Here's a live look outside right now from the Rainbow Curve camera, staring directly at the strip, and the camera's shaking thanks to the winds that are going on outside right now. But another vantage point will show you from the stratosphere. Calm conditions in that area. Let's take a look at the wind speeds now and show you what's happening in the different areas. Notice these are not all that impressive. We've got numbers in the teens, but most of us are now falling into the single digits. That will be the trend as we head through the night tonight. Still, though, these winds are bringing in some cool temperatures. We'll take a look at the temperatures coming up and a wind advisory that is in effect for tomorrow. I'll tell you where and when coming up.
We'll
Paula?
see you later, Gina. The wind could affect a lot of outdoor events. Thousands will be getting up early tomorrow morning for the Race for the Cure downtown. Thousands of others will be watching the much anticipated boxing match, the lucky ones at the MGM and the rest at house parties. Still others started their festivities tonight, celebrating Cinco de Mayo in North Las Vegas. Event organizers are expecting some 30,000 people to come out to the 5th annual Taste and Tunes in front of North Las Vegas City Hall. The two-day festival is just wrapping up at this hour. It features everything from a carnival to live music, and with everything going on this weekend, police will be out to make sure everything is safe.
Each and every single year, their emergency action plans are more detailed, and these officers can handle anything. People like to see a police presence, and we have that, and the officers interact. I see them, you know, kneeling down, talking to children, talking with parents. It's just they walk through the event, they mingle, but they, you know what, they're watching, I think they have 4 eyes sometimes. They have eyes in the back. They know what's going on.
Park police will be present at all the parks for tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo celebrations. Anytime there's major crowds, Metro police officers are working overtime. About 100 officers will be assigned to patrol the MGM tomorrow night, and Metro's gang unit will be cruising through neighborhoods. Police anticipate a number of gang members from Southern California may come here for fight weekend. On top of that, officers will be watching for reckless drivers on this party-filled weekend. If you plan on drinking for fight night or any other event, please pick a designated driver. Police across the valley will step up DUI patrols to make sure our streets are safe. Several saturation patrols will be going on through tomorrow night. This weekend's main event has drawn fans from around the world, and tonight they got some pre-fight entertainment. Photojournalist Mark Muchler caught up with those looking for some good hits in the fight before the fight.
Boxing been going on for a long time.
The adrenaline rush you get from watching some prize fighters, professional fighters going at it. It's definitely exciting, and it energizes you, basically.
Oh, I've been watching since I was a little kid. It's a sport.
To see like the speed, to watch how fast they are, and there's a lot more like the Hispanic culture. I mean, one boxer's representing that, so that has a big part with me, I think.
I like to watch it. My brother's a boxer now, so I'm starting to really get into it. The action, the excitement, the controversy, all of that. Can't get it anywhere else but in boxing.
And thousands of people in town for numerous events. You can find out all about them on our website, LasVegasNow.com. For the second time this week, a fatal motorcycle crash. Police say at least one car collided with the motorcyclist at the intersection of Las Vegas Boulevard and Washington Avenue. The female motorcyclist died right there. The driver of the car was taken to the hospital. No word on what caused the accident. Eyewitness News has learned a California man is attempting to recall the San Mateo County Sheriff who was caught up in a brothel bust here in town. Sheriff Greg Monks and his undersheriff were questioned outside a bordello. The visiting lawmen say they thought they were going to a legitimate massage parlor and were leaving when Metro Police showed up. The California man spearheading the recall says the sheriff is no longer trustworthy. The organizer must get 10% of registered voters to sign his petition. The life and death of State Controller Kathy Augustine will be played out in the national spotlight tomorrow night. 48 Hours Mystery is setting the stage for the upcoming murder trial of Augustine's husband, Chaz Higgs, which gets underway next month. Police accuse Higgs of injecting his wife with a powerful paralytic drug that put her in a coma and eventually killed her. At the time, Higgs told the media that his wife had died of a heart attack. Augustine's brother, Phil Alfano, recalled seeing his sister in her hospital bed.
It was clear that she was in very, very bad shape from the moment we walked in. Her eyes were wide open, couldn't blink her eyes, couldn't move.
You can watch the 48 Hours Mystery, Power, Passion, and Poison tomorrow night at 10 p.m. right here on Channel 8. A man wanted for a 10-year-old cold case murder in California was picked up here in Las Vegas. Santa Clara police say DNA evidence helped link 28-year-old Isidro Lopez to the murder of James Amato back in 1997. Police say a love triangle may have been the motive. Lopez was arrested near the Las Vegas home he shares with his current girlfriend. He'll be in justice court on this Monday. And another California cold case dating back some 13 years is one step closer to being solved. Police say they have linked a man suspected of beating a Portland, Oregon woman to death to the rape and murder of a high school girl. 15-year-old Evelina LeBlanc was assaulted, shot in the head, and left at an elementary school near Oakland in November '94. LeBlanc's mother is relieved to see a break in the case, but says she misses her daughter.
I'm glad that she and I had the relationship that we did, because when you love someone and you tell them and let them know, because you never know what can happen.
Police say DNA linked 27-year-old Imani Williams to the girl's death. He would have been 14 at the time. Bounty hunters are the men and women who bring suspected criminals hiding from the law to justice.
If you're in a firefight with somebody and your gun's coming down like this, you can't see what they're doing. Bring the gun right up on target just like this and start firing.
Tracking those suspects down can be dangerous, and sometimes innocent lives come into the mix. Now the I-Team takes us behind the scenes of bounty hunter training and tells us why some of them may be already doing the job before getting their certificate. It's a historic event. The Queen of England is in the U.S. for the first time in decades. What she's up to, coming up. Families who lost everything when their moving trucks were stolen here in the Valley are being reunited with their prized possessions this weekend. From irreplaceable photos to furniture, dozens of families reclaimed what was rightfully theirs at Cashman Center. Earlier this year, police busted a moving truck theft ring and found 9 mini storage units full of stolen goods. For some, the items are priceless, like this box of love letters written by Sandra Dumas's father to her mother during World War II.
7 months is a long time. Till later next week with Oceans of Love and A Kiss on Every Wave, Wes.
And that's something you don't want to lose.
I know. And I've always wanted to sit down and go through them and read them. Honest to God, I'm going to do that.
More victims will search through what's left tomorrow, and anything that isn't claimed will be donated to charity. A lot's going on tonight in the contaminated pet food story. A Chinese businessman has been arrested for improper labeling of ingredients in feed headed to the U.S. And the human food supply may have been indirectly affected by these chemicals, too. Today, 20 million chickens are being held off the market while they're checked. They may have eaten contaminated feed. Birds in several states must be inspected. None of them had yet reached market. The personal information for about 100,000 TSA employees may be at risk tonight. The agency lost a computer hard drive containing the social security numbers, bank data, and payroll information on the security employees. Officials noticed the hard drive was missing yesterday and sent a note out to employees today, apologizing and promising to pay for 1 year of credit monitoring services. 5 more American soldiers serving in Iraq are dead. 2 soldiers were killed in combat operations in Al Anbar province. Another one died and 6 were hurt in eastern Baghdad when their security patrol was attacked, and 2 more soldiers were killed by separate roadside bombs in Baghdad. A large number of servicemen, women, and veterans live just outside the valley in Pahrump, and soon those veterans will have a memorial in their honor. About 10,000 veterans call the small town home, and they want more than just tattered flags at their final resting place. The Marine Corps League raised donations to create a veterans memorial at the Chief Tecopa Cemetery.
Our cemetery in the past was not, I guess, kind of forgotten in a way. These are men who served their country and have lived up for democracy.
They're hoping to have it complete by the end of the month. Until then, they'll settle for the memorial wall, which is posted outside the Walmart. A piece of World War II history is back home. War diaries from the USS Nevada, which helped defend the country from 1916 to 1946, were accepted today by Governor Jim Gibbons. The USS Nevada was the only ship to leave Pearl Harbor under its own power after the Japanese attack of 1941. The USS Nevada also took part in the landing at Normandy. Bounty hunters. The I-Team has caught them threatening innocent victims and invading homes and businesses. It's all part of the risky job of searching out suspected criminals and bringing them to justice. In one case, Steve Brereton and his granddaughter were both maced by a bounty hunter who barged into his home late at night. The bounty hunter was looking for Brereton's son. So just what kind of training do these men and women have? The I-Team's Mark Sayre takes us along for bounty hunters training here in Nevada.
You are looking up the gun barrel of bail enforcement student Steve Hartnett. This kneeling position is just one of several Hartnett and his 7 classmates are learning on this day. While the goal may be never to shoot, Hartnett feels this training is critical.
If you do enough of these, there's going to come a time where you got to draw your firearm. If you do enough, if you do 500 cases and you know, you don't ever draw your weapon, then you're in good shape. But eventually, you know, it's going to happen. Maybe, hopefully not.
We are dealing with deadly force today.
The instructor is Nick Walling.
Just treat every gun as if it is loaded.
A 20-year veteran of the Henderson Police Department.
Commands will be fire.
While he primarily emphasizes safety,
If I want you to stop firing, it'll be cease fire.
he says these skills
If you're in a firefight with somebody and your gun's coming down like this, you can't see what they're doing. Bring the gun right up on target just like this and start firing.
are a matter of life or death.
Breath control, trigger control, and target picture are the things that are going to put the bullets where you want them to go.
Walling brings all of the students to the firing line early in the training and has them shoot. The students own their own guns and provide their own ammunition.
Let's go look at the targets. Probably tighten those up as the day goes on.
Walling quickly
You'll
determines
have something to work with here.
there's a wide range of skills here.
When you drew that time, you tried to fire with your safety on. Okay? This is a habit you've got to get into, is take that safety off.
Dale Ann Budavacoli is one of 2 women taking the class.
I'd like to help clean the streets up. There's a lot of people out there, warrants are out for their arrest, and we can't find them. So this is something that I want to do for my community.
Fire!
Student Joel Carlson is a military veteran.
Some days they're going to slam the door and you're going to see them pulling a weapon. So you're threatened, and
Got to be ready.
you have to be ready for this just in case.
Line is ready.
Nevada law does not spell out exactly what skills must be taught on the range, only that it must include the qualifications for the use of firearms and also the retention of weapons.
Learn that gun.
But these future bounty hunters say this training also gives them one more thing: legitimacy.
So if somebody hires somebody without a license, and they could just hire anybody, you know, I mean, it's good that the state's putting some kind of regulation on the industry to get people licensed and, you know, get people trained.
Mark Sayer, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
After completing that 2-week class, the future bounty hunters received their certificates of graduation. But you might be surprised to know that not all of them currently working as bounty hunters in Nevada have gone through this training. That's because state law allows for a 9-month temporary license. As long as a person meets all the other requirements, he or she can work for up to 9 months while awaiting this class. The instructors are quick to point out that while they do carefully go over the laws and regulations of this industry, it's up to the graduates to apply what they have learned. Heiress Paris Hilton will be spending half her summer in a jail cell. A 26-year-old was handed a 45-day jail term by a Los Angeles judge today. She was in court for violating probation for a reckless driving conviction. In January, she was arrested for driving under the influence and was put on probation, but has been caught breaking the law twice since. For the first time in decades, Britain's Queen Elizabeth is in the United States. The royal visit included a 400th anniversary celebration of the first English colony in America, Jamestown. The Queen said the location represents a crucial moment in history for the 2 countries.
The symbol of friendship, the deep and enduring friendship between the United States and the United Kingdom.
The 81-year-old British monarch is headed to the races tomorrow. The Queen will enjoy the Kentucky Derby. A local woman needs your help to find homes for dozens of potted trees. Pine trees line the Olson family's driveway, the result of a neighborhood project. But the city said they have to go, and this weekend the family's holding a tree yard sale. Trees range in price from $5 to $30. The sale is on Velma Avenue near Vegas and Jones. Boy, it's pretty dicey out there.
It really is, between the wind and the chill and a few raindrops that move through. We've got a lot going on, but I think, Paula, weather should clear out as we head through the day tomorrow. Yes, the system's moving through a little quicker than I thought it was going to, which is good news for all of our weekend activities. Here's a live look outside from the Mulaski Properties camera at the Rainbow Curve, and it is still shaking. Winds will be a story as we head through the day tomorrow, despite the fact raindrops may not be. So let's take a look now and show you one of the highest wind gusts that I could find. Batterman Elementary at Russell and Hualapai, we're talking 43-mile-per-hour wind gust. Right now, winds are sustained 15 miles per hour with a cool temperature of 59 degrees. And believe it or not, in May, I'm showing you the wind chill map. These temperatures factor in the wind speed, and this is what it feels like on your exposed skin right now. Outside, Charleston and Hollywood, 61 degrees. Fort Apache, it feels like it's 56 degrees right now. Then taking you outside the valley, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and a few 60s popping up on this map. So it is a chilly night tonight. I don't think you need the ACs on, but as we head through the upcoming week, the warm weather weather will return. First, though, let's discuss what this will do to our weekend plans. Perhaps you're planning to go to the lake. Anywhere you see blue indicates an advisory for wind tomorrow, including the lake. Between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. tomorrow, a strong northerly wind will blow around Lake Mead. 20 to 30 miles per hour sustained, gusting up to 40. Dangerous. If you will be in a boat tomorrow, maybe make other plans. Here's a look at the radar now, and we still have moisture off to the north here and off to the west in Nevada, and it looks like there's weather moving through our area right now, but it is not real rain. I have no confirmed reports of weather moving through, although you could possibly see a raindrop or two as you move through the night tonight. Why? Because water vapor is still around us. We have this U shape hanging around. We're at the bottom of it right now, waiting for the entire thing to move out. As we head through the day tomorrow, it will continue to sort of ride around and continue to move off to the east. As it does so, bringing a little more moisture by, so you may notice clouds in the morning, but by the afternoon, everything should clear out. Here's a look at the futurecast. One option of what the weather may look like as we head through the day tomorrow. It will be cool and it will be windy. Those are the two things you may not notice on this map. But as we head through the morning, it looks like most of us should be okay as you move to maybe the race or whatever you're doing for tomorrow morning. 8 degrees when you step out the door. Oh, excuse me. So Paula, it's going to be a little chilly. I'm getting excited about it. Then as we head through the afternoon tomorrow, we are only getting to 72 degrees for a high. Make sure you layer up if and when you will be outside tomorrow. Then as we move through Sunday, clearing out, warming up as we head through next week. 90s are back for highs. Close to 70 for lows. So the warmth is coming back. We've just got this little bit to get through.
Great.
Yes.
I'm so glad it came through early.
I know, me too. Great news.
Gina will have 20,000 new best friends who are hoping for decent weather to run and walk in the Race for the Cure tomorrow. KLAS is proud to be a sponsor of the Susan G. Komen race that will take place downtown. Several streets will be closed to accommodate the run that starts just after 8 a.m. I'll be down there to start the race, and we'll also have live coverage on our sister station, Las Vegas 1, Cox Cable Channel 19. That's it for Channel 8 Eyewitness News Live at 11. Chris Saldana will be here tomorrow night. We turn it over now to Michael Burke for Sports Friday.
All right, thanks so much, Paula. Coming up tonight on Sports Friday, the NFL's top rook reports for duty as the Raiders put Russell under center at minicamp. He's got some mixed results today. And fight night is almost here, and Oscar De La Hoya almost failed to make weight. Almost. Today's numbers next. Channel 8 Eyewitness News. Back after this.
You'll save big. You'll save now because Sedona patio prices are hot, hot, hot. Save up to 50% and then cool off under your free umbrella. Hot savings, cool furniture. Sedona knows patio.
RC Willey has hundreds of gift ideas for Mother's Day. Choose from dozens of dining and bedroom sets and hundreds of sofas, sectionals, and lazy boy recliners. With over 200 appliances on display and over 150 different TV models on display, the brands you want are in stock for immediate delivery. Plus, with a purchase of $199 or more, this 3-piece luggage set is $7.50. An RC Willey gift card makes a perfect gift for Mom. Bring your family in Saturday for free photos for Mother's Day. RC Willey is the place to shop for Mother's Day. RC Willey.
This portion of Channel 8 Eyewitness News in High Def is brought to you by Community Bank of Nevada, where financial innovation has replaced the financial institution. Bank on it.
Well, this is it. I'm moving out. That's it. The decision's been made. I just wanted to say goodbye. Mom.
Goodbye.
Ooh. Albertsons. Crazy about food.
Looking for tickets to Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End in theaters May 25th? Sail over to Albertsons. Use your preferred card, spend $25 on participating products, and earn 2 free tickets. Pirates Movie Passes. Now at Albertsons.
Every week, Channel 8 Eyewitness News brings you the latest in medical breakthroughs and current health information. Along with our newscasts, find out more in our Eye on Health directory at LasVegasNow.com. Featuring a list of healthcare professionals like Nevada Cancer Institute and Women's Specialty Care. If you would like to be featured as an Eye on Health specialist, contact us at LasVegasNow.com. Channel 8 Eyewitness News and Eye on Health, keeping you informed of the health issues affecting you. If you're not watching Channel 8 in the morning, you're missing
the stories and the people.
Everything that happens overnight in a city that never sleeps.
A brighter way to start your day.
Whether you're getting your kids off to school,
which can be a little bit of a chore at my house.
5 kids.
Or just trying to stay ahead of the weather.
Join us weekdays for Eyewitness News This Morning. It's not just news.
It's our news.
It's a brand new day in the Valley.
Want your own backyard oasis? Do it for less at the Sedona Patio Spring Sales event. Give your wallet a break and save up to 50%. Hot savings, cool furniture. Sedona knows patio.
Neighborhood weather on Channel 8 Eyewitness News in High Def is brought to you by Finley Cadillac Saab.
Hi everyone, welcome to Sports Friday. I'm Michael Burke. The incredibly hyped De La Hoya Mayweather fight has been dubbed the world of weights. Now the wait is down to roughly 20 hours. Everything about Saturday's super welterweight bout at the MGM Grand Garden Arena is expected to break records. They've already made history, and today Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather Jr. were just trying to make weight.
150 pounds, the undefeated four-time world champion, pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather. 154 pounds, the reigning and defending WBC super welterweight champion of the world, the golden boy, Oscar.
Looks like Oscar may have done that 8-minute abs thing. 154 is the weight class limit for tomorrow's super welterweight title bout. And Saturday's fight is expected to gross a live gate record of more than $19 million. Pay-per-view buys nationally should exceed the record of 2 million purchases. Live coverage begins at 6 o'clock with the main event scheduled for approximately 8 p.m. Feelings of sadness for Cardinals pitcher Josh Hancock have been replaced by feelings of relief. Relief that no one else was killed. A toxicology report uncovered a blood level nearly twice the legal limit while Hancock was driving his rented SUV. Police said they also found marijuana in the damaged vehicle. It is believed Hancock was also on his cell phone when he slammed into a flatbed tow truck. Dodgers continuing the road trip in Atlanta tonight. Couple of first-place teams. Two aboard for the Braves, Brian McCain, and he sends one fair down the left field line. One run scores easily. The second, Chipper Jones, not as routine, but Chipper is safe. 2-zip Braves. Dodgers would load the bases in the fourth. John Smoltz was lights out tonight, though. This little flare into left, scooped up by Willie Harris. Smoltzy shuts out the Dodgers tonight. 4-zip the final score. 51s lose tonight on the road at Fresno. 7-1 the final score as Vegas drops to 12-15 this season. 3 sweeps low-lighted the NBA's Eastern Conference playoffs, but the league could save face with one 7-gamer. Toronto needed a win in New Jersey to make that happen. Nets Raptors Game 6, final seconds of regulation. Lawrence Frank's team trailing by 1 when Richard Jefferson spins and soars in for the go-ahead bucket. 98-97, New Jersey leading by 1. Raptors one final chance, seconds to go, but this entry pass is picked off by Jefferson. Jason Kidd runs it out. That clinches the series on the defensive end. Nets on to Cleveland for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals this Sunday. All right, up next on Sports Friday, the Raiders' top rookie reports to his first minicamp. It was a mixed bag for Jamarcus Russell, who sounded just happy to be there. Sports Friday, back after this.
Monday morning, we'll take you inside a local elementary school for an afternoon game of chess. It's helping these kids do better in the classroom, and it's cool at school.
Plus, Dana is going to be kicking off Road Rage Week, and Sherry will have your forecast.
We start at 5. Come see us.